Hello everyone, hope you're fine and having a lovely day. Welcome to my kitchen by Nana. On our menu today is beef stir fry, and I'm going to have the beef stir fry with rice which has beans in it, and I'll have some fried plantain as well. First things first, of course, you have to wash the beef kidneys very well. I actually pre-soaked mine for about an hour, and I'm just giving it a very nice wash because, as you all know, meat is never clean, especially this is organ meat, so you make sure it is very clean. Wash it as many times as possible. So now I'm cutting beef kidneys into small pieces, and since we are doing stir fry, make sure the pieces are very small because we are going to cook it for a very short time. In case you're wondering about the benefits of the beef kidney, I've put a link down below of a video that I made that has all the benefits of the beef kidneys, so please include them in your diet because they're very healthy. I'm going to first marinate the beef kidneys in a number of dry spices, and I'll be marinating it for about 30 minutes. So I'm using paprika, ginger powder, turmeric powder, garlic powder, coriander, Royco powder, oregano, dry oregano, and then some dry thyme. After adding all the dry ingredients to the beef kidneys, just mix everything well and make sure the beef kidney is coated with all the dry spices, and then I'll sprinkle some salt on the beef kidneys because we want them to come out tasty, and then let them marinate for about 30 minutes. While the beef kidneys are marinating, I'm going to cook the rice and beans. So first and foremost, I'm frying the vegetables. I'm only using onions, carrots, and green capsicum. I'm going to fry them shortly, and then I'll add the rice to the pan. The rice is washed and very clean because I want it to come out very nice and fluffy. After adding the rice to the pan, just give it a very nice stir because if you coat it with oil, it's going to help the rice not to stick to each other. And then I'll add the beans. For the beans, they are pre-boiled, so they're not very soft, by the way. They are a little bit hard, so just give them a nice mix. Don't worry about them breaking because they are a little bit hard. And then I'll add some turmeric to the rice, some coriander, and then salt. And then afterwards I'm going to add 1 cup of bean soup. The cup of bean soup, I got it from while I was boiling the beans. And then I'll add another cup of water. In case you haven't yet subscribed to my kitchen by Nana, feel free to hit the subscribe button. It's down below in red. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell to notify you whenever I do upload. And in case of any comments about this specific recipe, feel free to leave your comments behind. Also, don't forget to check the description box for the ingredients and all the spices that I've used for this recipe, and for also another beef kidney recipe that I've linked down below. It has the benefits, and the recipe is also very nice. Let the rice boil on high heat for about 10 minutes, and then reduce the heat and cover it. It will just dry up and cook and come out very nice and fluffy. The beef kidneys have been marinating for about 30 minutes, so it's time to fry them. Just heat your pan and then add your oil to the pan. I've used vegetable oil and let it cook. Then add the marinated beef kidneys to the pan. Just give the beef kidneys a very nice stir and make sure they do not burn while you're frying them. And then I'll be covering them with a lid, and it will help them to produce some moisture, and this is the moisture that is going to help them to cook. As you can see, they've been producing some moisture, which has helped them to cook. So always cover your meats with something because it really helps them to cook very fast. Now that most of the water has evaporated, I'm adding the fresh ingredients to the pan. And for the fresh ingredients, I'm using red onions, carrots, green capsicum, yellow bell pepper, red bell pepper, spring onions. Just give your kidneys and your vegetables a nice mix. I'm going to be cooking this for about only 5 minutes because I don't want the fresh vegetables like to overcook. I'll just also sprinkle a little bit of salt because we used very little salt while marinating the beef kidneys. So just sprinkle very little salt to it. And I'm not adding any dry spices because of course the beef kidneys has been marinating in so many spices, so you don't need to add any at the moment. So right now our beef kidney stir fry is ready. I'm just going to set it aside and then fry the plantain because, as I told you, I'm having it with rice and beans and also fried plantain chips. So this is a very simple recipe. Even kids can try it out at home. Just cut for them the plantains into the shapes that you want and then let them cook for you the plantains. Add some oil to the pan. Again, I'm using vegetable cooking oil, and make sure your oil is ready before adding the plantains. Not too hot but ready. And then fry them until they are golden brown. Then you start removing them from the pan. Been wondering about what to cook for lunch, what to have for Sunday lunch? This is a nice recipe for you. The beef kidney stir fry, the fried plantains, and the rice. My food came out very nice. My food came out very tasty. You should try out the recipe. Thank you for watching the video.